Fasten your seatbelt. It's the 30-second Take podcast, where two people face off in a digital duel. The podcast begins in 3, 2, 1.
Hello! It is still March Madness, and this is the 30-second Take podcast, episode 21. Hi, I'm Brad Gustafson, and our tournament bracket full of all-stars in education went from 16 down to our final 4, thanks to your votes. Let's take a look at our bracket and review how this EduAwesome podcast series started. This week, we're bringing back Oliver Schinkten for a Final Four preview show. He's on location now in Indianapolis. Hello, Oliver.
Hello, I am Oliver Schinkten for 30-second Take, and I am in Indianapolis, Indiana right now, standing outside of Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Final Four, where you can see things are getting pretty hectic. Woo! Kind of. It's a little early, but last week's 30-second Take March Madness show did not disappoint. I think I learned more in 10 minutes than I did in graduate school. No, I'm serious.
Oh.
16 educators from around the nation answered the question, what is the biggest Cinderella story not yet told in education? And wow, were there some excellent answers. The people have voted. The results are in, and the stage is set for an epic Final Four battle in the 30-second Take March Madness podcast series. The championship will take place later this week. Who's in it?
In the West, Amy Fadeji.
The Cinderella story yet to be told in education is the story of our support staff.
Brilliant answer, and so very true. Now, what would March Madness be without highlights? Check out Amy as time is running down.
Now that's a Cinderella story worth sharing.
When the referee blew his whistle, I thought for sure she went over the time, but it was actually for 30 seconds of amazing things being said. In the Midwest, Ben Gilpin.
The greatest Cinderella story yet to be told in education is schools and families coming together as one and focusing on the whole child.
Wow. This answer left a tear in the eyes of many, and Ben on the top of the leaderboard in Vegas. When the ref blew his whistle, I thought it was for a technical foul, but it was actually for a timeout. That was awesome. In the East, Stephen Weber.
Coach, what's your game plan?
I'll tell you what our game plan is. This year we're moving to the 4 C's. 4 C's are critical thinking. Then we're going to move to creativity.
I absolutely loved that answer, as I am a huge proponent of the 4 C's and loved the way he acted it out. I knew what the call was immediately. Traveling in the right direction with education. In the South, Charles Cooper.
Check out this fork. Gravity does what it does. The rest of the universe, stars, animals, seasons, they do what they do because there's a tyranny embedded within nature. And yet somehow, inside of human beings, we have this idea of freedom and choice. The greatest Cinderella story yet to be told is the emancipation of the human soul from the rest of the universe through proper education so that we can become more of who we were meant to be.
And there you have the 4 finalists in the 2015 30-second Take March Madness. Who do you think will take home the title? For me, I'm sticking with my original pick, Amy Fadeji. I think she's going to bring home the passion and take home the title. I must admit, though, that I was swayed by Steven Weber. I love the 4 C's, and I like what he is doing down in North Carolina. The reason I didn't go with him, North Carolina, the Tar Heels just lost to the Wisconsin Badgers in the tournament, and I think that might leave Weber a little off balance. You know, there's no surprises. I mean, Wisconsin's the real deal, but he might not be at full strength. I'm going with Amy. Last but not least, Big Ron Crowley. Who do you like to take home the title?
Well, Oliver, I like Kentucky to win it all. They're just too deep.
Not in the real tournament, in this tournament.
Oh, this one? Well, in this one, I guess, like, do you see this? This is a fork, okay? And I just dropped it right there on the ground. And in this, if you watch the preview show, you'll see I really like Super Cooper. I do. I love what he is doing. I love what he stands for. I love his message, and he came out strong. And I really do like Super Cooper. But I got to tell you, after watching the first round, I really like the message and the passion and creativity behind Ben Gilpin. And you know what? I'm a family of Big Rons, and I think we all need to work together and focus on the whole child, little Rons. But I really do like Ben Gilpin's message, and that's why we're picking Ben Gilpin to win it all.
Is there anyone you didn't pick to win this thing? Sounds like our Final Four podcast will be epic. Now remember, only one educator will emerge from our Final Four, so stay tuned for our next episode, the final March Madness episode, where Amy, Steven, Ben, and Charles will tackle their final guiding question in 30 seconds or less. All right, I hope you enjoyed the preview. Thanks again, Oliver. Thanks, Big Ron. Take care, everyone.